Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, the World Cup group stage is done. It has been dropped. We have the pot. The pot is complete. And what we are looking at is the preparation of one of the greatest footballing moments, footballing competitions is set. This is the 2026 World Cup group stage, and I'm going to be telling you guys what this group stage looks like. We are going to be breaking it down from the Group A all the way to the Group L. Bear in mind, this is the biggest, the largest World Cup that we have seen in a very long time. This is the first of the rest. But this is absolutely amazing, and we are going to be talking about what teams that we see coming out of the group stages from each group. You get me? And then we are going to go from there. Who is going to lead the group and who is going to fall short of the group? I have my notes here, and I'm definitely going to work it with you guys. So let's get this party started. The World Cup is starting soon, people. Whenever the group stages come on, for a fact that the World Cup is almost here. It's almost here, people. And we have to just get started. Let's get trucked in right now. So first things first, we need to start with Group A. Group A starts with Mexico, South Africa, North Korea, and one of the UEFA spots to qualify through the playoffs. So we have Group A is Mexico, South Africa, and South Korea. Now the two Souths, that's where the battle is going to be. Now I don't know who is going to be in the third one, in the fourth person in this group. So we are not going to do predictions of how the group is going to finish. I'm just going to give you guys a sense of this is a tough group because South Africa are one of the best teams in Africa. The Bafanas, the Sifiwes, you get me? These are players that have been playing together for a very long time, even in the South African Premier League. Majority of their national team have played together in the likes of Kaizer Chiefs, Mamelodi Sundowns, and all of them. You understand me? Of course, Mexico is going to be a contender too in this team. They are playing at home. This is going to be a big one. This team, this Group A, it definitely has to be something that would be enticing. You will see a lot of upsets in that group for sure. Now, Group B, this is where things get a little bit interesting. Because in Group B, you have Canada, a UEFA spot that is yet to be occupied, Qatar, and Switzerland. That's another big one. Switzerland, we know that they are talented. Canada, we of course know Jersey March, Fonso Davies, Jonathan David. Those guys have talent. You get me? The Canadian national team is no joke, so don't think that they are going to be there just because of willy-nilly. No, it's going to be a tough draw. That there is going to be a tough draw. Of course, Qatar played well in the last World Cup, and they were able to get qualification directly into the World Cup. So we have to take them seriously. And now you look at Group C. Group C is Brazil, Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland. Come on now. This team is already full. This Group C is already full. They got the African team, they got the South American team, they got the European team, and then they got the whatever other side team in this situation. Brazil have a really good chance, but this group here is going to be difficult because Brazil is going to be facing Morocco. Morocco is actually, if not, they are the highest team in Africa. The highest ranked team in Africa. You have the brilliance of Hakimi. You get me? So this team is good. They of course went the furthest in the last World Cup that we all saw. So we know for a fact that this is going to be a tough group. Brazil, Haiti. I'm not really sure. Haiti might be the guys that everybody wants to play first. Scotland. We know how good they are. We know Scott McTominay, the slick hair Napoli midfielder. One of the best midfielders in the world right now is on that Scottish team. So one thing is for sure, those people are going to give you a hard time. You get me? And then Group D, USA. And then you have Paraguay, Australia, and one of the UEFA pots coming into in that situation. Now, that's a really good draw for the US. You understand? They're going to be facing Paraguay, Australia. This is a good draw. Now, Australia might give them difficulty. Paraguay also might give them difficulty. But this is an opportunity for Mauricio Pochettino to take US into the next round of the World Cup. This is the best opportunity that they could have gotten. The best side that they could have gotten. Maybe if they put Curacao in that group, it would have been a lot better. But right now, this is the best that they could have gotten. So they have an opportunity to move up and go into the next round of the Premier League. So let's see what this works. You get me? Let's see how it works. Group E, you have Germany, Curacao, Ivory Coast, and Ecuador. Another very tough side. Now, in this particular situation, the top three teams, of course, is Germany, Ivory Coast, and Ecuador. We know that Ecuador have very, very talented, strong boys in that team. You understand? They have those strong guys. However, Ivory Coast is no joke. Ahmad, crazy time. Germany, of course, I don't need to say much about Germany, but that's also a really good one. And then you look at Group F. Group F is the Netherlands, Japan, a pot that is still not filled, and Tunisia. I don't really need to say much about this because Coleman has done a really good job. Japan is a very, very good team. They are no joke. Let's not underestimate what Japan brings. These are perfectionists. They study the game. You get me? They are studying the game and they're making sure that they are coming well prepared in this particular one. Tunisia, very good side from Africa. Very, very good side. I don't know much about the Tunisian team, but watching them in the AFCON, impressive. And then you look at Group G, if I'm not mistaken. You have Belgium, Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand. Come on now. A very tough side there too. Incredible. Just incredible. You understand me? It is just incredible. You look at Group 8, Spain, Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, and Uruguay. That right there, I just think Uruguay and Spain should just walk that situation. But don't get me wrong, Cape Verde is talented. They won their group. They won their group from Africa. They won their group really easy. Even though their best player wasn't playing, they won their group really easy. They are a good side. Bebe them, really good side. And then Group I is France, Senegal, FIFA slots in that one, and then Norway. Finally, we get to see Erling Haaland versus Kylian Mbappe in the World Cup stage. Odegaard, I pity them because France and Kylian Mbappe is stacked to the T. I wonder if Paul Pogba is going to be ready for the World Cup because I would bring him. He is that talented of a ball player. I would bring Paul Pogba in a heartbeat. But then don't sleep on Senegal. Don't sleep on them because, boy, those boys are hungry. Those guys are hungry. We know how good and how strong they are. Now, they did not have the best year last year. But one thing is for sure. Them in the World Cup, they are ready to bite any single situation. Now, I wonder who they are going to bring in to fill up that Group I. But that Group I is definitely a group to watch. Now, we move to Group J. Of course, they make things easy for Argentina. We got Argentina, Algeria, Austria, and Jordan. Algeria, a really good side. Really good side. They have lost some of their really, really good players to retirement. Austria, amazing side. You understand? With what's his name? The coach that coached Manchester at one point. Ralf Rangnick. I think that's the team that he coaches. The country that he coaches, Ralf Rangnick. So you know Gengham pressing is going to thing. I have never watched Jordan, so I can't really come out here and say, okay, this is what is happening, Jordan. But for them qualifying, they should be a good side. You understand? And now we go to Group K. Group K. You got Portugal. You got one slot that hasn't been filled yet. That's the FIFA place. You got Uzbekistan and you got Colombia. Portugal, you better not fail Cristiano Ronaldo anymore. You better not fail Cristiano Ronaldo. You better walk that entire group stage with no problem. Walk it with no problem and take yourself into the playoff situation. Take yourself directly. You should not be second place whatsoever. And Group L, this is one of the toughest side in a very long time. In this entirety of situations, you're looking at England, Croatia, Ghana, and Panama. When I'm telling you that this situation here is going to be tough, it's going to be tough. Mark my words, this Group L might just be the toughest group in the entire group World Cup stage when it comes to teams that have been filled up already. But my word, England, Croatia, Ghana, and Panama. Panama, I'm so sorry, but you'll probably be packing your loads to leave. However, Ghana, you are in trouble. You are in trouble, Habibi. But I know you guys got this though. Mohamed Kudus, Anton Semenyo, I know you guys got this. Let me know what you guys think about this, man. The World Cup group stage has dropped and it's here for me and you to enjoy. Let me know in the group or in the comment section which group is the hardest to watch or which group is going to be the toughest down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.